Hi Capricorns, welcome to your tarot reading for the month of August. It's fastly approaching here. I try to halt the breaks of summer as long as we can hold on to it and enjoy every day. And I did, I brought you guys out to the backyard to kind of enjoy it. The temperature's kind of broke. It's been very humid here and uh, it's just overcasty today and even a bit of a breeze, so like I'm loving it. As much as I love the heat and the hot, there's your weather forecast for Michigan right now. We're gonna jump in Capricorns to your tarot reading, and I love it. You guys got two cards that wanted to jump out at you this month, we'll kind of assess the value. I kind of just paired them together, like they don't have an individual meaning anymore, but we have two very strong cards here. So we have the Empress, is very female, and this King of Swords, very masculine. So when I meditate with these and kind of come up with what you guys should hear for the month or what they could mean for you. um, I found just this ringing of like the masculine and feminine energies, like finding this balance between them. Could that look in our actual life? There's always a squirrel that yells at my cats when they come back here, and I think he's like plotting my doom up there too, like chucking acorns down or something is gonna happen. But um, it's his tree. I'm in his territory, I guess. But so how is this gonna look in our lives? So what could this mean? Maybe you already look at these cards and you already like, oh my god, this is totally my mom and my dad or something. Like you get this intuition of your own that leads you somewhere. But it could definitely mean, finding common ground with somebody that you didn't think that you could ever find common ground with. Our world is set up in this way to make us always look like us and them, and I'm really getting worried that he's gonna throw something at me. Oh, it's actually a bird, and she's just pulling leaves out. um, but it is. It's about finding that common ground with even like a polar opposite that you don't think that you have any common ground at all together. Like you're just like, this is me and that is them, and sometimes that is just how it has to be. But it's kind of about Dolly. We have my sister's dog. Sorry, nature is just pulling me in all these directions, but we have my sister's dog, and she's like howling at the mailman in true dog fashion. Um, but yeah, so find that common ground with other people that you don't suspect that you could find common ground, and then maybe these cards aren't necessarily about you. How I um, was talking about like the parent thing. Maybe you look at this and like your parents had separated ways or they had a fight or something. This could lead to mom and dad kind of finding um, some sort of, maybe not like getting back together necessarily, but definitely like they've both adapted into their own people and they've gotten to like that mutual respect of just like they can tolerate each other again. So they found, like a common ground sort of thing. So it could definitely be somebody in your life that you've been feeling that backlash. Like even when you're around people. Like have you ever been around a couple that like fights? Not necessarily even your parents, but like it's gonna create a little distress in even your own life. Like it's just kind of awkward to be around a couple that it's just arguing about money in front of you or whatever it is. You're just kind of like, I'm just the middleman here, and what do I do? Sort of feeling. But I feel like with this, with them kind of finding, maybe it's funny, this is your tarot reading, but it's more about these other people maybe. And again, it could just be you finding your own common ground. But if it is with other people in your life and this couple kind of finding like a harmony, that is going to lead to your own harmony too. So like I remember when I, started looking into like law of attraction and stuff like that, and like I was so focused on myself and like healing myself. It was just funny that like I would see other people in my life just like finding that same kind of like happiness too. Like they were all of a sudden like being happier, and I was just like, yay! Like we're all, finding the common ground, and we can all put together like in our own way, um, like what it doesn't always have to be like. So if it's this relationship deal over here, like it doesn't have to be like, ooh, we got back together and it's a Disney story of like now we can live happily ever after. But maybe these people have just found a happier way to be, and you're just excited to see them really truly be happy. So however that looks like for you, it is gonna like be a little extra piece of harmony in your life where you're just like, oh good, I'm glad to see them both, finding their own way and living true to themselves. So lots of harmony in your future too is what it's looking like. So again, balance is going to be something very big for you, kind of just that overall sense of goodness. So many blessings and good cheers to you, my friends. Go with this and get out of it what you may, but that's what it's looking like for you. Very odds meeting in the middle. So yeah, take it for what you will. And I am Will, Little Sunshine, coming with you for another month. Thank you for joining me from the backyard. See you again next month.